Growing up on a rural island near the coast, I've always had a strong connection to the marine environment. This personal connection, combined with my academic interest in sustainability and policy, is what drew me to research how we manage competing activities in our oceans, especially as space becomes more limited. Today, we're facing a big challenge. Our seas are getting crowded. We need space for offshore wind energy to support the energy transition, aquaculture to help feed the world, and protected areas to conserve biodiversity. Marine spatial planning, or MSP, is the tool used by governments to balance all of this. But despite good intentions, many marine activities still compete for space and often operate in isolation, leading to conflict, inefficiency, and environmental pressures. MSP is built on 6 core principles developed by Duvier and Ehler. These are being ecosystem-based, integrated across sectors, strategic and long-term, spatially appropriate, adaptive to change, and participatory. These principles are widely accepted and serve as the backbone of many marine plans. However, even with these in place, there's still a gap between what's written in policy and what actually happens in practice. This is where multi-use, or MU, comes in. Multi-use is the idea of intentionally sharing marine space between compatible sectors, like combining offshore wind farms with aquaculture. In theory, this improves spatial efficiency, lowers environmental impacts, and reduces costs through shared infrastructure. It also supports innovation and the goals of blue growth. But turning MU from idea to reality isn't easy. There are technical, legal, and social barriers, like unclear regulations, fragmented governance, and mistrust between sectors. It's also not always clear who's responsible for making MU happen. My research looks at how MU is framed in policy versus how it works in practice, focusing on 2 North Sea countries, Scotland and the Netherlands. They both face similar pressures, but take different approaches to MSP and MU. I'm analysing policy documents and been interviewing stakeholders from offshore wind and aquaculture to understand their perspectives, challenges, and willingness to collaborate. So far in my research, I've found that sectors often work in silos and tend to focus on immediate needs rather than long-term collaboration. This short-term thinking makes it harder to plan effectively for shared sustainable use of our marine space and for the future.